If you're wanting to have Ahrefs explained to you in a way that is simple and makes sense without you having to dig through a whole bunch of technical jargon and stuff, then this video is for you. I'm going to kind of break down the basics of using a tool like Ahrefs, well, specifically the Ahrefs tool, in order to do online marketing research of different kinds. Now, there's a number of different things you can do with this tool. If you don't already have an account, you'll need to get signed up. It is a paid tool, so once you're signed up, you can kind of follow along with what we're doing here. But we're just going to use an example in this case. Let's say that we offer plumbing services in Phoenix, Arizona, theoretically, and we want to figure out what's going on with our competitors in this niche. So typically the way I would do that is start by typing in the main keyword that we're trying to rank for on Google or trying to run ads for on Google, and find the top competitors in this niche. So this is the #1 ranked website here. And then all we do is put their website into the search bar here, and it's going to run an analysis to show us exactly what's going on with this business behind the scenes, or at least their website, from a digital marketing standpoint. Now, this tool is really focused on search marketing, meaning people who go to Google and put a search into the search bar, which is going to result in some ads showing up and some websites showing up, and that's what this tool is going to analyze for us. Everything from their domain rating and their URL rating, which is just the authority of their domain and this specific URL here, /plumbing. Shows us how many backlinks and referring domains there are for this specific URL here, which is going to be different if we remove plumbing. I believe this company offers other services like HVAC and different things, so if we removed plumbing, these numbers would all change quite a bit. But just from this one page, they're ranking for 1,100 keywords and getting about 4,200 visitors per month from Google just from this one page. So pretty substantial traffic just from one page. And there's also this value, which can be really helpful. So what this tool does is it figures out the average cost per click on Google Ads and then does some math and multiplies the cost per click by the amount of traffic they're getting. And that provides us with an estimated value of the traffic that this company gets on a monthly basis from this specific page or whatever URL we end up putting in there. And they're also running ads to this URL. It looks like they're using 2 keywords, getting about 4 clicks a month. This might not be 100% accurate, 2 ads here as well, but maybe they have dropped their spend a little bit because we're going into the holidays. It looks like this is decreased by about $700 a month. So this first panel right here gives us a pretty good understanding of what's going on with this specific page on this website. And from there, we can dive into things quite a bit deeper. We can look at the traffic, the organic traffic that they've been getting. So we can see this has been growing since 2015. Where they were getting like 60 visits a month, and it went up to into the hundreds, then into the thousands, to the current day where they're getting like 4,200 something visits per month just from this page via organic search. We can also see where the traffic is coming from. So this is a company in Phoenix, Arizona, which means they're probably going to be getting almost all their traffic from the United States, which makes sense. We can also see their rankings, how that's distributed. So they've started ranking for a whole bunch of terms, and they're ranking higher and higher for more and more terms as time goes on. But in the beginning, there was very few terms that they were really ranking for. And somewhere around 2023, things really started to take off. They may have hired a company to start doing some SEO for them and get them to where they're ranking for even more terms. And then we also have a breakdown of the referring domains. And with organic search marketing like SEO, search engine optimization, having backlinks is extremely important. And so we can analyze what's going on with the backlinks they have. No follow backlinks are obviously not as valuable as followed backlinks. And so we can see how they're broken down here. And then we can also see the URL rating, although it's not really showing much for this one. And then we have their competitors. So we can see that Diamondback Plumbing is their #1 competitor. We could also dive into some of these competitors and see what the competitors are doing as well, which will help give us a better understanding of the landscape of this niche in general. And then there's the organic pages. We're really only looking at one page here. So there's this data is going to be a little wonky. The crawled pages, again, this is going to be a little wonky because we're only looking at one page of this site. These will look a little bit different if we're looking at an entire website. And then we can break things down. So we can start clicking through to like their keywords, their paid keywords. Actually, I probably want to look at their ads. So anything that turns to orange when you hover over it is clickable in this software in Ahrefs. So we can start analyzing their keywords, figure out what the #1 search term is. It looks like plumber Phoenix is actually the #1 search term with 1,500 searches a month. We can see the keyword difficulty, which looks like most of these are doable. None of them are really in the hard realm per se. And the cost per click is quite high, which is typically a good thing. If people are willing to spend $35 for a click, one click on Google Ads, which is what this is accounting for here, then that means they're probably making quite a bit of profit from that traffic. Otherwise, they wouldn't sit there and spend $35 per click to get this traffic from Google Ads. And then this is the breakdown of how much traffic is estimated to be coming from each of these terms for this website specifically. So there's also paid traffic breakdown, which there's nothing really there for right now. And then their position. So this is the organic ranking position that they hold on Google. So if you do a search for plumbers in Phoenix, they show up #2 in the organic search results on Google, right? And we can even look at these to further analyze where they're at. And it looks like they've kind of been bouncing around from position 5 to position 2 to position 3. And we can also see a full breakdown of all the competitors and where everybody has been ranking, or where everybody ranks currently. So it actually shows that they're right here in the #2 spot. The local pack is considered the #1, and we can see who's ranking there as well. So super helpful information when you're starting to analyze a niche and figure out what your strategy is going to be for getting customers in a specific area, whether it's the United States or in Phoenix, Arizona, or wherever. You can start by doing a search for whatever the main keywords are that you feel like you want to target, throw those in to Ahrefs and start analyzing things in more depth. So we can also see their Google Ads, which is really helpful to be able to sort of spy on all the different ads that your competitors are running, as well as the keywords that those competitors are running ads on. So plumbing Mesa, Arizona seems like a keyword that they're targeting through their ads. When to get a new toilet, and then their business name. So that's kind of an overview of Ahrefs. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade in one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than $50. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.